These baby names may shock you. In fact, you might not like any of them, but that's okay. I'm just hopeful you find at least one whimsical word noun that you can put on your baby name list. If you clicked on this video expecting to see Atlas or Reed, Winter or Raven, Jade or Meadow, then you probably haven't met me before. Hi, I'm Steph. I'm a content creator and a name consultant, and I like to look for names outside of the typical places. Whether that's like in the early 1500s or invented names or just inspiration from the world around us. Someone in my community asked for a list of nouns that would make great baby names, and I said, yes, please, let's do it. And isn't it funny how there are some names that we don't even remember are also objects because we don't think of them when they're attached to someone as their name, like Cliff or Penny. We don't think of a steep rock mass or a copper coin when we hear those names. Those have become names, but they're still nouns. I have a mix of boy and girl names, but as we know, names don't have a gender, so you guys decide what works best for your family. I hope you love them, and I also did something I never normally do. I decided that I was going to pair each of them with a surname. I think especially when it comes to more whimsical, unique type names, that we need to hear them as a full name. So at the end, I'm going to introduce all of them like, hi, my name is Steph Cofield, but I'm going to say the whimsical word name with a surname. I just went to the top 100 surnames in the US and I chose a bunch from there. Let's get started. First up, we have the name Beacon. So it means signal light, and I think it's perfect for somebody who likes boating or just being out on the water and being outside. I can't relate. This name reminds me of both Beckett and Brecken, and I find it to be very masculine. I would probably give it to a boy. I think it's so lovely. Hi, my name is Beacon Jennings. Next up, we have the name Day. So bear with me. We have Faye, we have May, and Gay used to be a very popular name back in the mid-century. So why not Day? Give me one good reason we haven't started using Day. It's short, it's one syllable. I find it to be very feminine, so I'd probably give it to a girl. I'm just obsessed. Hi, my name is Day Phillips. I gotta say, I'm really enjoying introducing myself as all of these different names. It's so much fun. And before I go on, just so you know, like, for some reason, the farther into the alphabet I looked, the more uncommon names I chose. Okay, I don't know why. Next up, we have the name Flint, which I think is a really strong masculine name. You know, it's a type of rock, it's giving strength, but also it has that like F sound at the beginning and the T at the end. So I also think it could be considered a soft boy name, like the best of both worlds. It actually ranked in the US in 1959 and 1960, so it's totally usable. Hi, my name is Flint Anderson. Moving on, we have a name that is currently ranking for girls at 769 in the United States. It is a Greek name meaning divine aura. What about Halo? I think Halo is so pretty. It reminds me of names like Cleo and Margot with that strong O ending that's usually in more masculine names like Hugo and Arlo. I feel like it's Halo's time to shine and I would totally give it to a girl. What about you? Hi, my name is Halo Hernandez. If you are enjoying these baby names, please hit that like button. It's so nice to know that people are enjoying them as much as me. Next up is a name that literally touches my soul. It's electric. I am obsessed. Kismet. Oh, I mean, come on. It means fate or destiny. It is just stunning. I actually think it works really well for boy or girl, but for a girl, you could call her like Kizzy, or for a boy, he could go by Metz. A girl could be Meddy. You can find so many nicknames. Like I love taking any part of a name and twisting it into a nickname. It's also light and airy, but has a really complete name sound. Kismet. Hi, my name is Kismet Murphy. Next up, we have March. So yes, it's a month name, which I love, and it's a very underused one compared to like April and June and May. But I really like it, like thinking of the noun of the act of marching. It's also a verb because you can march. But what a great boy name. I would use it for a boy. It's short, one syllable, but it's strong, punchy. I think it's easy to say and spell, and it's a bold choice. March comes from Mars, the Roman god of war. It's very succinct and sophisticated. I love it. Hi, my name is March Williams. The next name you might have to sit with for a minute. What about paprika? Okay, I know, it's a spice. It's interesting. But like, think of how commonplace sage has become. Same thing, right? And then also look at those sounds with that double P sound, paprika. Names like Piper and Poppy and even Pepper are being used. So how different is paprika? Not so much. I think you could definitely go with a nickname of Rika. I don't know that I would do Pap or Paps just because of that whole, like pap smear situation. You don't want to remind people of that. Hi, my name is Paprika Lewis. Are you someone who likes to travel and take journeys and, go on expeditions? What about the name Quest? I think this is so strong and powerful sounding and also like whimsical and worldly at the same time. It's got that like unusual vibe, but also feels like it's been a name forever. And as someone who almost went with Quill Cofield for their third boy, I do think it would go well with the C last name. So we're gonna do, hi, my name is Quest Campbell. Next up, we have an ER name that I think some people are using. It's Ranger. So we all love Porter and Miller and Baker, but what about Ranger? This is super cute, especially has that cool country western vibe. I mean, it means keeper of a park or a forest or a countryside. How lovely is that, especially if you're a nature lover again? ER names are really popular for boys right now, and I love this one. What about, hi, my name is Ranger Lee. Okay, this is my celebrity name vibe for the list. What about the name Sir? I have not been able to stop thinking about the name Sir recently. So Beyonce and Jay-Z did name their son Sir, and it's because he just came out, like they just were like, oh, Sir, you're here. It just fit him. So if you have a child that you're like, they could be a Sir, wait till you meet them, but you never know. What a cool name. It's short, it's to the point, and you might have to have a special personality to pull it off, but I think it's got a lot of swagger and cool guy vibes. Hi, my name is Sir Mitchell. I also was gonna go with, hi, my name is Sir James or Sir Green. Those were also on the popular surname list. Next up is actually a name that's on my girl list that I never was able to really consider because my husband lacks whimsy. Oh, he's the worst. So it was never like an official, like I would actually use this name, but I did really consider it, and it's Story. Story is really whimsical, but I also love the name Fable. I love the concept of like giving this child who is yet to write their story the literal name of Story. How poetic and amazing is that? It also has that Y ending, which is super popular for girls, for anyone. And I do think it could work for boys. I would probably give it to a girl though. And also, can we do honorable mention for Fable? Hi, my name is Story Ramirez. And finally, we have a name with a very intense meaning at the end of our list here. We have Valkyrie. Like, what do you guys really think of it? Because I think it sounds so amazing. It's rare to find feminine names that sound so strong and powerful. It's actually Scandinavian for chooser of the slain. So I wouldn't recommend it for its meaning, but for its sound, it's amazing. It's so great. You might think of like the Tom Cruise film, I think, but I think of Valkyrie from the Avengers movies, and she's a total badass. I think this name is fantastic. She could go by Val. It's a winner for me. It's a 10 out of 10. Hi, my name is Valkyrie Foster. Tell me in the comments which baby name you would add to your list and which noun I should add to my list. Until next time, happy naming!